What's up, y'all? My name is Enoch. I'm here to inspire, motivate, and encourage you to be the best version of you that you could possibly be. I know that ain't an easy task, but let's go.
Onto the Jordan.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Divine Motivation Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Now, let's get into it. So, last week, first intro episode, I talked about, stress and how to kind of get over it. Quick recap, just talking about, we go through life, all these stresses, but sometimes you just got to take a second and just realize that you're still breathing. Like God got a purpose for you, right? So I want to kind of flow off that this week. Now, a lot of things in life cause stress. There's a lot of reasons why we get stressed. Things happen. And I want to speak on one specific thing I think is a big cause for stress. And I think is when you don't know your purpose or you don't know what you're here for. I think a lot of times people get frustrated with that and they're always just on the go, on the move, trying to figure out, what am I here for? What am I doing? And then when all these other life things hit you, you get affected because you don't have the mindset of, okay, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm supposed to be. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I think when you don't know why you're here or what your purpose is, it's easy to get knocked off your path or just let little things get to you. And so I started thinking like, well, what is the best way to find your purpose? And for me, the best way I could say for me finding my purpose is going to your source. Like for me, that's God. I believe God created me. And the best analogy that I could give was, okay, let's say I'm creating a paper plane, right? So I got this paper plane, and let's say this paper plane can talk, right? So I create this paper plane. I'm making it for a specific reason, right? Now, let's say this paper plane, for some reason, just doesn't know what it's supposed to be doing. This paper plane does not know where it's supposed to go, doesn't know its purpose, right? If this paper plane decides to go to other paper planes or other things that's not exactly this paper plane and ask, hey, do you know my purpose is? Do you know why I'm here? And then they say, yeah, you know what? I think you should be doing this. I think you should go that way. That's why you're here. When all the paper plane had to do is go back to the creator and say, hey, what am I here for? Why did you create me? What is my purpose? Instead of flying around trying to figure out where they're supposed to be going, what are you supposed to be doing? And I feel like that's us in life. We go around running to other people, running to other sources that you don't even believe it created you and asking, what am I here for? What is my purpose? When all you have to do is ask the creator and he'll say, you're supposed to go that way. But you decide to follow other people that may look like you and you say, oh, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I like that. When all you have to remember, I talked about in the last episode, sometimes you just got to sit still. And for me, that sitting still, sitting quiet and talking to God like, yo, what am I here for? What is my purpose? A lot of times we follow people and then we start figuring out like, I'm just doing this because they're doing it. What do I really like? A lot of times, so we're always on this road, right? I look at things in analogy form. We're on this road. Sometimes you're not on the wrong road. Sometimes you're just in the wrong lane. You're in a lane that you're not supposed to be in. You see everybody else in this lane, like, okay, well, this is working for them, so maybe I'm gonna try it. and you realizing you're on a bumpy road when all you had to do was move one lane over to a smooth road where it's like, okay, now this feels kind of like what I'm supposed to be doing. This comes a little more easier to me. And I feel like purpose comes from things like we talked about where you are today because of what you've been doing in your past. A lot of things in your past can lead you to your purpose. So that's why I was saying before, don't look at the things in your past like, I got over that. That's it. I'm going to keep moving. Look at the things in your past like, wait, why did I go through that? Yeah, I said I was built for it, but why did I go through it? Is there something specific in that I'm supposed to take towards my future? Because a lot of things in the past, we ready to forget. I got over that. That's it. But sometimes you need to go back and look at things like you say, you know what? Let me go look at that. Like we just got past Thanksgiving. I like to look at Thanksgiving and look back and be thankful for what I went through and where I'm at today. And I say, yo, I'm really thankful for that. In that moment, I may have not really was feeling what was going on. But when I look at where I'm at now, what I went through helped me find my purpose. You can find purpose in a lot of pain. You can find purpose in the things you've been through where it was tough. And you realize that you sit there like, man, God, so that's why I went through that. So you was trying to lead me to my purpose this whole time. And I was just being stubborn, trying to go in other lanes, trying to do other things. You have one fingerprint. Nobody is exactly like you. So stop trying to do exactly what other people are doing, because that's how you get lost. That's how you get mixed up in the crowd. It's okay to be different. You don't have to be like everybody else. You don't have to walk to the same beat that everybody else is walking to. So just take time and just figure out like, okay, I'm good at this, but I don't know why. Keep working at that thing that you're just good at. Whatever just comes so natural to you, whatever that is, keep working that. And through that, you'll find your purpose and you'll stop stressing about these little things in life that's so minute. It's like, I'm not even worried about that anymore because I know what I'm here for. And that's one thing about stress. If you want to take one thing where it's like, okay, I don't know why I'm stressing, try to figure out what your purpose is. And once you find your purpose, some things you'll feel it's not even worth me getting mad over that because I know where I'm going. I'm not stuck in this congested lane anymore. Yeah, we could all be on the same road. There's a lot of people doing this. There's a lot of people. You're not always going to be doing something that nobody in the world is doing. So don't sit there and say, nah, I can't do that. So much people's doing that. You can do that, but find your own lane within that road. Find that little sweet spot. Just because you're on the road, you see somebody switch to their left lane. They may switch to their left lane because there's nobody in that lane right there. But you're trying to switch to the next lane and there's a car right there. And that's how you get into an accident. So you need to wait. Sometimes you need to stay in that lane a little longer. Be patient and realize like, hold on. I feel that I need to switch lanes, but not yet. Let me be patient. Let me really see this thing through. And that's where you'll find peace in knowing, okay, I'm moving at a good rhythm. Nothing's being forced. I'm not making some sudden moves so I can get to an accident. Just pace yourself. And I feel like the stress levels will drop a little bit. You'll start to really look at life like, okay, I think I know where I'm going. I think I know why I'm here. And I think that'll really help you with trying to figure out what you're here for, what your purpose is. So it's episode 2. In life, you can't take the pain and the things you've been through for granted. There's so much blessings in what you've been through. I've been here living 31 years, married, 2 kids. And sometimes I just sit and think like, wow, I didn't see myself here today, maybe 10 years ago. So don't look at where you are and say like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life, and start stressing about it. Because then when you get to that place that you of happiness, you'll look back like, wow, I'm thankful. You're sitting there at Thanksgiving, just like, wow, man, I'm really thankful for where I'm at in life. And you'll at those times where you was like, I wish this never wasn't going on, you'll look back and say, I'm glad that happened, because that made me the person I am today. Now I know who I am. Now I know my calling. Now I know my purpose. And that's where you'll find peace and a little less stress. Life still gets stressful, but find a little more peace. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. It's your boy Enoch. Like I said, take this ride with me. We're going to take this ride together. We're going to grow together. I mean, listen, this is a new podcast. We're going to get better and better. We're going to keep working this thing out. We're going to get more content. We're going to just keep rolling. Listen, if you're watching, stay here. You know what I'm saying? Stay here. Don't be like, oh, this is a new podcast. You want to be that person that like, yeah, I've been on that podcast from day one. Dang, I see where he went now. I mean, just rock with me. I mean, we gonna get it right. Okay? It's your boy Enoch. This is Divine Motivation Podcast. I'll see you next week.